Hey guys, welcome to, I think this is the first gameplay of Baldur's Gate 3 that's ever been released. I'm super pumped for it. I just want to jump right into it. I'll just say this now, I've never actually played the first Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. I have heard of them, but I'm a massive Larian Studios fan. I love Divinity. Divinity 2 is one of my favorite games as well, so I honestly can't wait. I just want to jump into it. Alright, we're going to just start it off.
Sounds about right.
Alright, so far it's looking beautiful. I won't talk too much because I don't think I'll get copyright striked. I don't think they're those kinds of guys, so I want you guys to be able to see it as well. Or if you've already seen it, let's watch it again. Now, I'm sure if you're a Baldur's Gate fan, you probably know most of the lore of this. I don't too much. I'll probably do a bit of research just before Baldur's Gate 3 officially comes out, just to catch up if need be. The one thing I want to see from here is I have seen a bit of gameplay of like the original Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, and this isn't a bad thing. This is just a personal preference, but for me, the combat in Divinity or Larian Studios, the way they do it, I honestly prefer that far more over, you know, how they do it in Baldur's Gate or other games similar to this series or genre. What is that? Wait, that's creepy. Is he gonna put it in her mouth or her ear? The fuck? Wait, what? Wait, no, don't. Oh! My eyes are watering. Oh! Alright, that was pretty that was pretty crotty. What the? Alright, my hype's already gone. Oh, please don't, sir. Please, have mercy on me. Don't do it. Oh. Right in the eye. Oh wait, my eyes are watering after that one.
It is so good to meet you.
Oh, okay. This reminds me of Divinity so much.
There is something I want to give you.
I will say this, a little critique from the second, or Divinity 2 and 1. The character models in the creator class looked a bit off somehow. Here though, or what I've seen, I haven't seen any more, so let's have a look, see if we find more. If there is more.
My background.
Which I'd assume there would be.
So these are all the Dungeons and Dragons backgrounds that you know. If you play Dungeons and Dragons.
Alright, so we got our backgrounds.
Change my body type.
Oi, female looking lit.
Thing. You can play as a drow.
Drown.
Play as a human. You can play as a Githyanki.
Githyanki?
Play as a dwarf.
Dwarf,
An elf.
Okay, you got the usual one. Oh.
I can play as a half drow. Play as a halfling. And there's more, but we're only showing a few.
Sven's going pretty hard here.
Early access, and there more will be added afterwards. And so, depending on which race I pick, I get different features.
Oh, did they say early access? I'm gonna try and get to that.
I'm gonna play. We have 6 classes that will be available on early access.
I honestly don't even care if I have to pay like $100, to be honest. I love these games.
So I can play as a wizard, cleric, fighter, ranger, rogue, and warlock. And then I can pick the abilities.
Okay, yeah, this is
with that, and select my skills in which I'm going to be proficient.
This is Divinity so far. This feels exactly like an improved Divinity.
5 that are going to be in early
Which
access. There will be more after.
I'm down for.
So this is Lizelle.
I don't know how a Baldur's Gate fan might feel. I have no clue. I'm assuming if you've
that's pretty much that he's going to
actually no, if you're a Baldur's Gate fan, you might have not played Divinity.
She's a dark cleric, so she's got quite a story too. Will is a monster hunter who made a pact with the devil. He regrets it. And today we're gonna play as Astarion, who is a vampire spawn. He's a noble. So vampire spawn is not really a vampire. He has a vampire.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I thought it was only a little bit, but God, this guy looks.
We get to select a cantrip for him. So we're gonna pick Mage Hand because we're gonna do cool things with
He's
him.
looking
And all the rest is already preset for him, so we just have to click the Venture Forth button and
Astarion? I probably just butchered that pronunciation. Even though Sven probably just said it like a few times. Okay, I don't know what this guy is, I'm just assuming he's evil. In the end, he's actually the good guy, never mind. Alright, that was a bit weird. I'm assuming his race is dying or something? I don't know. Or that guy was his friend and he died? I don't know. love heart. Alright, I've seen enough. I won't go there. We'll just leave it at that. Oh look, it's just... It's a peaceful embassy. Oh, envoy I should say, sorry. Oh, is he not? Oh, alright. Alright, okay, I thought he was just gonna fly by and not do anything. Alright, here we go. So far it's only been cutscenes, but they did say there would be gameplay, so... I've just, you know... Not complaining though, this looks amazing, and... Are they kidnapping humans? Yeah, it looks like they're kidnapping humans and putting them in some kind of prison area, where we were viewing from before. Alright, we've got our dragons. Which are against them, which is... Oh. Oh. Wait, the way he grabbed his arm there, was he able to feel that pain? Is he like... Or is he just controlling it with his arms? Oh. What? Escape? You know, I'm assuming they're the bad guys, but from this video, it's making them look more like the good guys. They're being chased down by the dragons. You know? Ooh. Oh, we got that girl. Oh, will he escape? Oof. My boy's done. Oh, okay, so that was the dragon scene from their trailer that was announcing the trailer. Oh yeah, that was not bad. Kinda hyped already. I haven't even seen gameplay yet. I'm wondering...
So we're going to skip the tutorial because it's not ready yet. And so I'll tell you what happens in tutorial, or at least in a nutshell. We're going to capture that Nautiloid. We're going to do that together with the Githyanki warrior that you saw captured in the intro. And we're going to teleport it to a place called Faerun, more specifically to the Sword Coast, more specifically 200 miles to the east of Baldur's Gate. That was, by the way, the city that you saw destroyed is not Baldur's Gate, it was Yartar. Goodbye, Yartar.
Alright. As an...
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Daylight.
This is the... Oh, this is looking nice. What the...
What the hell's is going on?
So what
Oh, yeah,
I
this is looking beautiful.
My vampire spawn normally can't walk in the sunlight. He can't go over running water, and he needs an invitation if he wants to enter somewhere.
Okay, this is...
But
Okay, this guy's like a
apparently he
fan
can walk in
character.
the sunlight, so that's kind of handy for us. So he's going to try to figure out what's going on. So I can control the camera and put it in third person.
Yeah, this is looking
it's going to be
exactly
funny.
like
Or I can
Divinity
just go back top
2,
down and then
I'm loving
basically
it.
play it in a traditional manner. So I'm going to like
Creepy.
going like this, and let's have a look at what we can find.
Trying to have a look. I'm looking at the UI and everything, see if anything's different or changed.
Have a look over there.
Version 1.4.
Sunlight. So this is a river, it's called the Kayontar.
Better not push
Ooh,
my
that is
And
some
it reaches all
nice
the way to
water.
Baldur's Gate, but we have no boat, so we're gonna have to go in a different
Ooh,
direction.
that is some crisp water right there.
You can see that it's been a lot of
Wow.
fun over here.
Alright, yeah, so it's,
Fisher.
this is, yeah,
The little
the
letter.
looting system from Divinity.
The love letter is none of my business. So
None of my business, alright. Yeah, just leave it there.
Sky always this blue. It's magnificent.
Star doesn't
Sky's
really care
always
about
blue.
the fact that everybody's dead.
Oh, he's a vampire. That's right. He wouldn't be able to see the blue sky, I assume.
She
But
is
why is he
banging at that door,
I
so
don't
let's
know.
go ask and introduce ourselves.
Blasted doors,
I'm assuming this is our first female companion.
Oh, it's you. I saw you on the ship. You survived.
Oh, wait,
then.
she's kind of smug.
Suddenly I saw what she saw, felt what she felt. Anger, confusion,
Is
resolve.
this a...
You.
Oh,
You've got the same thing I do.
so that thing in their
In
head,
your
you can
head.
feel what each other's feeling.
I felt it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
here
a
comes
whole
the
bunch of dialogue
dialogue.
options. So
Stare.
what just happened to us is because of the tadpole,
I stare,
was
I realize how
that in
hungry
tutorial,
I
we call it mind melding. So we both have a tadpole in our heads, and we can...
Oh, yeah, this is
telepathically,
looking
connect
real
to each other.
nice.
But I'm also very hungry, so I'm playing this from the point of
Is
view
it still
of a
voice
Siren
acted?
vampire spawn. So you will see that all of my
Like,
choices
not
will
the
be
character, like the actual
tailored
dialogue.
to being a
Well,
siren,
I mean,
essentially. So I'm gonna stare at her. and
The
realize that I'm very hungry.
non-NPC dialogue.
What's the matter with you? Has that tadpole scrambled your brain already?
So I can basically say, okay, well, I'll just feed, or
This is getting a bit,
I can
kinky
follow
right
my
there.
urge and
Oh,
feign
well.
ignorance, which is what I'm gonna do.
I mean, we're
because
not even
I
2 minutes in.
need a companion.
Come on. The chase through hell? The creatures? What they did to us? The tadpole?
Ugh.
That thing
Keep that
is
thing
going
away
to
from me.
consume us from the inside and turn us into mind flayers.
I'm
You and
assuming the
I
mind flayers are a
need a
tentacle
healer.
creature thing.
Finding one won't be easy in this wilderness. We'll
Alright.
need supplies. I'm hoping something of use might be behind these doors. But I've barely made a dent in them so far.
Haven't you got like an axe on your
Okay,
back?
so I can offer to help her, but I'm a rogue also, so I can tell her to save her strength, then that I'll pick the lock.
By all means.
Ooh. Alright.
I'm going to see what's at the top of this cliff.
These are traditional Divinity choices right
Hopefully
here.
there's no more of these creatures along the way.
I will, well, actually I'll suggest that we join forces and say that that gives us better odds of survival.
Or just company for our final moments. But you're right. Whatever lies ahead will be a little less daunting with support.
Little less daunting with support.
You can call me Shadowheart.
Shadowheart.
I can tell her that I'm a
Sounds like a
from
name
vampire
some
spawn,
12-year-old
in
would
sunlight.
think. I
or
like
can
it. It's beautiful.
Choose not to tell her, which is a good idea. And I can also question her what she knows about the things in each of our heads.
Very little. Supposedly, those monsters breed by planting their tadpoles in people's heads.
Ugh.
Over time, the infected victim.
I'm sorry,
turns into
I
a
ain't about that. I
mind
don't give
flayer.
consent.
I don't remember how long it takes.
I ain't
but we
about
should
that
hurry.
life.
So that's a problem. I'll introduce myself, Starion,
Lead the way, Astarion.
and
Starion.
I've made my first companion.
Alright.
And try to lockpick that door.
It's gonna be interesting. They say,
I don't have
so
a
they
lockpick.
say the names now of characters. I don't remember them
Oops,
doing that in
I think I
Divinity
started
2.
the door.
So if you make a
Alright,
custom character,
just
I'm
to
assuming
find
they'd
out
fill
when
in
there's
with
something
like
of use that he doesn't.
lead the way,
So let's continue. See where
Pussy
I'm
Slayer 2000, something like that, something stupid.
More of those wretched things.
Oh.
So that's usually an introduction to combat when you see something like that.
Yeah, he's right there, son.
And see what that is.
I want to see combat though. Show me actual combat. I want to see the
Yeah,
combat. Alright.
So combat is turn-based because
Oh!
Dungeons & Dragons is a turn-based system. So
You know, I apologize to anyone who wanted like real time. Like
I need to
this
be
isn't
very
this isn't
careful
like a
for
good or
these,
bad thing. This is just a
infected
preference.
horrors.
However, my
When they get too
preference
close to me, it will be
is
very
the
painful.
Divinity combat. I
This
love
can actually end up
Divinity
at the party
combat,
wipe, but I'll do my
it
very
feels
best
so
to let
nice,
that happen.
and they've
We're gonna
kept
seek
it.
the high ground. In Dungeons and Dragons, seeking advantage allows you to roll twice, which is a good idea because there's a lot of dice rolling going on behind the scenes, as you'll soon see.
Alright, so what do
We
got?
translate the dice rolls into percentages so that you
Oh, it's
don't
got a
have to do
bow,
the
alright.
mathematics yourself. So this gives me a 90% chance to hit, so that's a pretty good one. Also,
Oh yeah, that reminds me of XCOM 2 right there. Holy shit.
I'll
90%
don't
chance to
worry
hit
about
and
it.
miss
That's a
every
45%.
time.
That's not so good. But let's try. I'm casting Sacred Fire. Let's see what that does. Alright,
Okay.
22 damage. So if you're curious to know how the calculations are happening, they're happening behind the scenes here. You can just hover over it, and then you can learn all of the math behind the numbers that you see, which is why Jesse
That's
said
kind of
lots
nice.
numbers.
But to be honest,
we're gonna be
math
very
ain't my
brave,
strong
and we're
suit.
gonna
I'm
go up there.
avoiding. I'll most likely avoid, I should say.
And then I'm gonna see how far
Wait,
I
what's
can
the
get the star in, because I don't want to
APBA?
die right away.
Did they talk about that?
Alright,
Did I miss that?
Shadowheart. Well, she's not really me. She's just my recruit. So
You got
Shield of
action.
Fame of her. The bonus actions. These are
Oh.
my actions. These are my bonus actions. You just see, yeah, it says AP. It's a little bit misleading, but it's actually just the actions that you have. But sometimes you can have two of them. So
Oh.
I'm going to end my turn. And now
Okay,
it's
so
the
we've got
enemy's turn.
two types.
See what they do. Unfortunately, they can jump. That's good.
I remember they did say it's now for, so I was just noticing like a
It's
few
actually not
differences, like on the side, the character
so
panels.
What I'm gonna do with Shadow
Yeah.
Art is I'm gonna try
I will say
something
they
that's a little
don't
bit
look as
risky, but
nice as they
sometimes
do in
works.
Divinity 2.
I'm going to use
Divinity 2, they're like, you know, nice down the side, clear, concise. They're like,
So
just
that guy's a little bit further.
throw them down
from
the
me,
corner,
and,
which I'm assuming it's
she
just
can
done for
still
alpha
hammer at
purposes.
That guy. It's really not hitting very well. And then I'm gonna shoot with the Starn at that guy.
I was expecting him to miss on 99. I don't know. Just when I said XCOM before. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. So he's a vampire. Would he be able to do something with his blood? If I'm assuming he has the class or a
So
special
combat
ability.
is fairly high stakes, as you can see. So they have a reaction, so that basically means if she walks away from here, they're gonna hit her, which is not good.
Ah, yeah. That's
So what I'm gonna do?
another Divinity too.
And he can't walk. Yeah. So I have a jump. I didn't want to use it yet, but first I'm going to. Oh man. That's jump as a bonus action in VG3. So that means that I can't use another bonus action, but it acts as a disengage also, and it's enhanced by my tadpole that I have inside of it.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
I do have one action that I can still do, so I'm just going to try it out. This is my mage hand.
So you have.
My mage hand is bad at many things, but it's very good at throwing stuff. So I'm going to just slap it. There you go.
What the? Wait, that's kind of beautiful. What?
I wanted to show this to you today, but you have no idea how nervous I was about doing it because I was going to get in this situation. So I obviously should have approached them in a completely different manner. We'll see in the next combat how you can actually be much more strategic. Famous last word.
So far it's looking real nice. So
All right.
bonus actions are for more
She
like
is hurting,
movement
so she's
thing,
gonna drink
or like
my first healing potion.
special
I don't have a
movement
lot of
types, I assume.
Then she's just gonna. Well, actually, I don't want to use it up.
I think Sven, the best bet is just to kill him. Just use everything. Show us everything.
All right. Well, can I run even further? No. All right. Here it comes. That's good. Oh no. He's getting back up.
These things are kind of creepy though. They're like a brain with feet, no
he's hiding
arms, and
from a shot.
tentacles.
That's interesting.
Ugh.
Okay.
Wait, I'm loving like the
mage hand.
the
where
environments
are
as
you?
well.
Do your thing.
This is looking really.
80%. So sorry.
Actually,
you can also
okay.
throw,
There's two
bodies
things.
that you find in
You know,
the
it's an alpha. I'd
battlefield,
assume we
so
won't
that's
see
why I'm
them.
using the shove actually.
But
I
two
didn't
things
force
I'd like to
the
see
shove because
as improvements from
I'll take
Divinity
it.
2. First one
It's
is
clicked.
I'd like, mainly in multiplayer,
Sorry,
this
that
is a
with my
little bit of
hand.
an issue, is like a
That's
fast
really clever.
forward, if you will. That's something I'd like to see. And secondly, I'd
okay,
like it so
so
fire spells or
Yeah,
anything
the
fire-based
announcement
is not
was
the
that it was gonna be
dominant
live, I think, so
sort of
there you go. All right,
spell you use
90%
for
shell
damage.
Oh yeah, actually I have a pin down attack, which
Pin
is a action that you get with your weapon. So each weapon that you get gives you an extra type of action. Yes, I know that you're sneaking. Come on.
Alright, okay, yeah, this is XCOM. They might have to improve that a little, because like those...
You got this. You got this.
Hold on, I have a plan. I got a bottle with grease, so I'm just gonna throw. Can you stop hand? And normally he's not supposed to be able to hit like this. Actually, can't you do anything useful? If they want to attack you, maybe.
when the game dev doesn't even know how his own game works.
No, they didn't go. Okay.
Nah,
All right.
it's beautiful.
So they did kill Hand. Yeah, Hand is not supposed to die, but well, it's going swimmingly. Okay, so I wanted to throw. So I have a throw action. I can throw pretty much everything. In a presentation I did previously, I threw my boots. So for comedial effect, I'll just throw my boots. Maybe I'll actually just kill him. Oh, that's it.
What?
Good work.
Alright.
What? You just threw these birds. Alright. I'm down.
Not that bad actually.
You know? Why not? When
So,
you're running out of
let's see.
stuff, you may as well.
Hey, oops. Doesn't want to play anymore. You want to keep on throwing? No. not dead yet, so that's the good news.
Oh, okay. I just thought that was a little weird.
Basically how this works is this is death saving throw, so each turn there's going to be a roll behind the scenes, and if it's a good roll, then we're going to get a little blue spot like this, and if we have 3 of them, she gets stabilized, which is cool.
Oh,
and if we
okay,
get
that's interesting.
3 red ones, because it's a bad roll, then she dies. And they are going to keep on hitting at her, because if she goes to the negative of her maximum HP, she dies too. So we're going to try to avoid that from happening.
Okay, so they've added
With
new
that green
mechanics in. It's looking nice.
Okay, so I shouldn't have thrown.
Which is
blue
good, because
fire,
I was
that would've
thinking,
been a stupid move.
did they just copy and paste the
This
Divinity
looks like a
2?
really good hit.
Like,
Good, excellent. And we have one guy
combat,
left.
pretty much just
Yeah,
word
thank
for
you.
word, or
Uh,
piece for piece, I should say.
why?
Oh yeah, this thing doesn't like him.
Okay, well, let's hope that this one's going to go right.
Ooh, critical miss. For what I've seen from the combat, it's like, it's reminded me of XCOM. Oh no, stop.
Man.
Oh, he's dead. Oh yeah. Oh, that's okay. Oh wait, that's beautiful.
Oh man.
Wait, oh, because he's not.
Okay, well, I did tell you that. Oh, stand up, no, stand up. Hold on, does this work? I was too late. All right, so I do have the save game problem is real, so it is genuine. So I need to restart. So I'm just gonna do a quick restart. I'll just do it as fast, and then we'll do Q&A for 5 minutes.
Oh, that was beautiful. All right, that was amazing.
You got it out of the way early.
So guys,
That's why they gave us a half-hour extra, Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely. You're fine.
I'll just.
let's just cancel that. And there we have it, guys. That's Baldur's Gate 3. Done and dusted. No, not done and dusted. But honestly, what I saw so far looks amazing to me. I thought exactly what I wanted. What else is there? Let's actually have a look at the comments quickly just before we leave. What have we got? Larian Studios can't make a game. It's so true. Oh wait, 90% chance to hit Miss XCOM. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly XCOM. 161. Larian did not have time for a new Divinity, so they made Divinity Original 3. Yeah, I guess so. What else is there? Where can I buy? Take my money. Baldur's Gate Original Sin 3. There's another one. As much as I love Mario, I can't agree with the direction they took Baldur's Gate. Feels like Divinity Original Sin 3. Glad they made Divinity 3. I love Divinity 2. I didn't expect the same game with different laws. Same masters, body identical. I love how everyone's hating on the game. Pre-alpha. And where exactly is Baldur's Gate? Turn-based combat. Yeah, it's looking like a lot of the comments here. So this is basically Divinity Original Sin 3. Yeah. So it's wait, what's the like to dislike ratio? Actually, no, it's still pretty good. It's just I'm assuming. So what I understand is there's a lot of Baldur's Gate fans who aren't happy. Actually, let's bring up. All right, there we go. Baldur's Gate. All right, sorry I butchered the spelling of that. Forgive me. All right, so this is So this is Baldur's Gate. It's the flat 2D graphics, different combat. Actually, wait, they've got Baldur's Gate 3 here. Alright, so yeah, we can compare. So as you can tell this one's made by Larian. Like, this is typical Larian Studios. This is Baldur's Gate, the original ones. And I'm going to think of it logically from a Baldur's Gate fan side, and I can understand why you'd be upset. Like, granted, this game here is not by any means bad or ugly or anything. In fact, I'm glad it's like this. Because I'm a Larian fan and I love Divinity, so seeing this was ecstatic for me. However, you know, not everyone's the same, and if this is your style, if you're a Baldur's Gate fan and you've come in, like I said before, I understand why you're upset, because it is different. It's not the same. If they were to do Divinity Original Sin 3 and change the combat to real time, I'd be pissed. They changed it. I would not like that. So I can understand and I can sympathize with why Baldur's Gate fans who've never played Divinity and they see they're making the third and then see that would be upset because they've changed a lot of things and assets. However, I will say this though. If Larian did do Divinity 3 and change the combat to real time, even though I was pissed, I'd still play it. And I'd still support them because at the end of the day, they're a great studio. They make fantastic games, and they're one of the few studios I actually trust. So to Baldur's Gate fans, I do understand why you're upset. I won't like just push it aside, ignore it, but I still, you know, give it a go, or like watch reviews on it as well, and just, you know, just see, you might like it. It's not like they're really good at telling stories, and it's, yeah, I just want, you know, Baldur's Gate fans to find something here. Even if it's not what you're expecting, I still want you to like, or at least try. You know, if you don't like it in the end, I can't force you, of course. But just give it a go. They did say they have an alpha or something coming along, so if that does come out for people, just, you know, download, give it a shot, see what it is. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, completely understand, because it isn't what you were originally expecting. Anyway guys, I don't want to drag it on for too long. That's pretty much all I have to say. At the end of the day, looks amazing, fantastic to me, and I'm super pumped to see more details about it. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.